So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another interview of the Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and today I'm joined by Teddy Möller. He's the guitar player for Loch Vostok, and they're about to release a new album the 19th of April. So, Teddy, how are you today?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. It's the weather here in Sweden sucks, but you know it's Sweden, so
Yeah. So I
other
listened to this
than
album.
that, I'm very happy.
Yeah, no, good. So I listened to this album, so I know that this is the second part of a trilogy of albums that you've been working on. So a little bit for people who don't know much about the story, what is the trilogy of albums? You know, what's the themes in this album that follow this trilogy?
Right. Well, it's a fictional story about moral policing and about religious rules over actual laws, stuff like that. But it's just fictional, you know. We were thinking about the concept many years ago, but I think now we have the stamina to pull it through, you know.
Okay.
So it's basically like a protest movement against religious papacy, like a revolutionary tale, something like that.
Okay. So when you're, you know, and this is the part two of this record. So I'm gonna show the artwork real quick for the new album. So here we have Opus Ferox II, Mark of the Beast. So tell us a little bit about the concept of this artwork.
Yeah, Patrick Orwald, our bass player, made the artwork. He's a 3D artist. He works doing commercials and stuff like that. So he's obviously very talented. The idea was to have a statue that displayed all the oppressive powers, so to speak, like money, religion, fascism, yeah, stuff like that. And if you zoom in on the statue here, you can see all the symbols he's holding.
Oh yeah, I zoomed in. So yeah, there's symbols of like many types of religions and different beliefs. So yeah, so your music, you know, there's a lot of like progressive, but I also heard like some like power metal influences in it. How would you describe the sound of the band for someone who probably hasn't heard the band?
Well, yeah, that's always a fun task. Well, it's a lot of prog nerdery going on here. We're all very prog nerdy, but you know we're also very into not so much power metal. I think more like old school thrash and stuff like that.
Mhm.
At least me and Niklas, the other guitar player, you know, like Slayer, The Haunted, Anthrax, Exodus, stuff like that. But also, obviously, like Dream Theater, Devon Townsend, stuff like that. But how to describe the sound? It's modern progressive with an old school twist, maybe.
Yeah. So the writing process for this, tell us a little bit about how the band tackles the writing.
Yeah, well, up till now, about 99% of the music is written by me. So I have like a semi-professional studio in my garage, and I just sit down and make full production demos of the stuff I write. And then we have an app that Patrick programmed, where I place all the material. Everybody listens through it, give me a rating from 1 to 5, and comments on the songs. Because we live all over Sweden.
Okay.
Quite a distance between us. But when we get together to rehearse, we try the other guys' ideas, and when that's finished, we just record the album. But all the demos are made by me beforehand. So
Okay. On this album, do you have like so what is like if you had to tell someone to listen to Loch Vostok on this album, like which song on this album do you think represents the album as a whole?
maybe maybe Rebel Command.
Rebel
Command.
Command.
That song is pretty representative, and also Children of Science. Those two songs are pretty representative of Loch Vostok as a whole.
Why those two songs in particular?
Because they contain all the elements that I just described, like progressive and very cheesy stuff, and some thrash as well. So
did you say cheesy?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yeah, well,
I'm the cheese meister.
Okay, yeah, well, there's always some music that deserve a little bit of cheese and not to take it seriously. So so this is the second part of the trilogy. Like, does every part of albums of the trilogy focus on something in particular? Like this one, obviously being named Mark of the Beast. What exactly like is are you talking on this second part of the trilogy?
Well, the first part was more like a presentation of the whole concept, and this time it's based on it's the rise of the papacy, so to speak, and how they fool the people with scare tactics and stuff like that. If you don't do this, you're going to hell, and blah blah blah, stuff like that. And the third part is then the revolutionary tale, so to speak. So
Will
it's all
that release like next year, the third part?
Yeah, October 25.
Yeah, so when you release all these free albums, there being like an epic concept to them, like could you see yourself like doing one-off shows where you like play the whole albums, like or would that be like a huge undertaking?
No, not really, but I'd love to do it. Yeah. We're all very well prepared. We haven't rehearsed all the songs together yet, but we're just doing practice at home. So yeah, I think we're really well prepared already.
Okay, yeah, so that would be something for the fans to look forward to. So once I know this album's releasing Friday, like do you have any shows booked for people that can see the band live?
Yeah, we're doing like a release party tour instead of having just one release party. So we're playing in Sweden just the first 5 shows in Sweden only, and then we're going to Denmark and Romania. So, but the first show is on the 19th in Stockholm, and the second show is on the 20th here in my hometown of Östhammar, and the third show is in Uppsala on the 3rd of May.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are going to be busy, doing this touring for the new album and everything. So so when you guys are writing music or anything like that, like what do they like to do like when you have some time off?
Without music,
Yeah.
well, I'll probably go fishing.
Oh, nice.
I live by the East Coast now, and I got about 4 minutes to the ocean. So yeah, I love going fishing. I love doing carpentry, repairing music instruments, mainly drums. Because I'm the guitar player in Loch Vostok, but I identify as a drummer because guitar
Okay.
players are equals.
Yeah. So what do you think is harder to write, the drum parts or the guitar parts?
Guitar parts.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think like a drum. I think like a drummer. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
I played drums since I was 5 years old, and you know, when I started playing guitars at 7, so you know, I know them both very well, but I tend to think like a drummer. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I think that's the reason the music is so rhythmic.
Because okay, yeah, because you had that you started as a drum, like in drum, so you can listen to both to make the music rhythmically.
Yeah,
And this is an album that yeah, there's a lot of rhythm to it, and I like that you self said like you I like to add cheese to it. Like which like which band for you? Which music like when you're getting into bands like what bands inspire like the sound of Loch Vostok?
uh, well, I used to have a band before this called Mayadome, and we were 100% Dream Theater ripoff. Totally, I promise, man. No joke. Uh, and then I wanted to start a new band without the rules of composition, so to speak, because I always listened to stuff like Emperor and Dimmu Borgir, Satyricon, stuff like that. I wanted to incorporate that into the music as well as the cheesier stuff I listened to, like Tears for Fears, Duran Duran, Aha, stuff like that. I wanted to combine those two, and that's the reason Loch Vostok sounds the way it does.
Okay. So yeah, you have a lot of those different type of bands and you combine them and I think yeah, I can hear all those influences in the music. So Teddy,
Right.
I want to thank you for taking some time out of your busy day to chat with me a little bit about the upcoming album and all
Uh,
things about the band. So uh like is there a new song or single that's coming out once the album is released?
well, we got a new single coming out on the release day. It's not really a single. These days, it's called a focus track.
Okay, why a focus track?
Well, it's for the song we focus on for doing like digital content.
Okay, which is the song that you're going to be releasing with the release?
Children of Science.
Oh, okay, nice. So yeah, and it's one of your favorites, so it makes sense. So before I let you go, Teddy, anything you like to say to the fans of Loch Vostok?
No, we just listen to music and enjoy it, and don't think about rules. Listen to everything you want to listen to, and thank you very much for doing this. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, no, thank you for taking some time of your busy day to join me virtually here on the couch. So the new
Yeah,
Loch Vostok album is out April the 19th. I'll put the link for people who want to pre-order or know more about the album. So
yeah,
until next time, people, this is Hector,
yeah.
the Steel Dude on a couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.